we will be performing single leg deadlift stick lifts. Now this is gonna be the same motion as our single leg deadlift, really working on that single leg hinge, challenging that leg, but now we're gonna kind of up the ante a little bit even more with some stick lifts. So that's gonna be either lifting left and then right, or we could lift both at the same time. So it's not only gonna increase the challenge on that lower body stability as I work into my hinge and now I'm having to lift, but it's also gonna bring in the shoulder flexion component, now tying in, say, left shoulder to right hip or right shoulder to right hip, really allowing us to create stability, contraction, and control from the heel all the way up to the head. From a golf perspective, we play from a double leg stance here position, right? So that's when things are perfect, but if we have to hit unbalanced shots, maybe you got the ball below your feet, maybe you gotta lift one leg up more onto a hill as you hit your shot. So we gotta be able to move in and out of the single leg position, especially that single leg hinge, which of course is what we need to get into that good golf posture. So for this one, if you did the single leg deadlift, we were kind of more here or even up in the grip. Now we're gonna bring the hands a little bit lower because we're gonna be needing to lift off. The higher you start with your hands, the higher they will be at the bottom of your hinge, so the harder it will be to lift off. It's certainly okay, you can do that if you got good shoulder flexion, but for most of us, I would start about straight out from the shoulders. We're gonna do the same thing as the single leg deadlift. My feet will be together, sticks are about 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, and then I'm angling them in towards the body. The more angle you get, the more you can really drive down and create that stability, that tension. And then just like we did on the other side, pick one leg that we're gonna stand on. So a slight bend in my left leg. Right leg is straight, and then I'm gonna hinge back. So I'm driving into that single leg hinge. Heel is back, I'm just driving the sticks down, and then I will drive the right stick down, lift the left, bring it back down, drive the left stick down, lift the right, keep that lower body nice and still. You can come back up in between reps, get back into that hinge, or you can hold the hinge the whole time while I work left, right, or if I want to work both, really solidify that hinge, lift both, come back down. You could go for reps, moving back and forth, lift and lift, or like I said, you can come up in between reps, reset the tension, drive back, get more practice with that hinge, get that right leg straight, lift from there, lift from there, and then finally you can lift together. Make sure you're stable, come back down. You'll complete the prescribed number of reps on that left side, switch to the right side, slight bend in that right hip, on that right knee, get that right hip back, left leg straight, and you can perform the prescribed number of liftoffs, or you could go for time. Give those a shot, I know you'll like them.